ways to stop the scroll. So today I'm gonna give you like 8 different ways you can stop the scroll. You want more people to see your content, more eyeballs on your content. You got to have some special stuff for them to stop the scroll, and I'm gonna give it to you in 2 seconds. So do me a favor, if you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. Say I'm a newbie to Risha. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I love my newbies. Please let me know. Put newbie. And then, of course, if you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag 2 people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. Girl, I see you. Because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Knowledge. Write that down. Said Jerusha said it first. Knowledge is the new rich. And so I'm going to drop some knowledge, drop some gems, drop the mic. Today is Tuesday. So let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know. I love to see my peoples. Let me know how the people are, where the people live. And so I can see my demographics and say, oh, I love Chicago, New York, all the peoples. So let me know where you reside. I like to see you. So if you don't know, now you know. I'm Jerusha. Yes, motivational speaker, business coach, radio personality. So if you want to book me for a speaking event, all you got to do is go to JerushaWiggins.com. I'm happy to come to your event and razzle dazzle the people. Yes, so let me know. I'm happy to do that. But I am in love with teaching people how to build their businesses. So I help people build their business online and offline. So I create what I call double threats, now triple threats. So hashtag triple threat if you want to be a triple threat. And so I'm excited because guess what? Whenever you learn something and you implement, you're going to see growth if you are consistent, right? And you have the right mindset. But there are some things that you can do right now when you're putting out content. You want more people to see it. You know, the basics things have to be, obviously your page is public. Obviously you're putting out good content. You're consistent, all the things. That's basic. Another thing that you can do that I'm going to share with you today, you can be prepared with your content. And this is how I get people to stop the scroll. One, I'm trying to grab your attention immediately. Hello, pretty people. So that's one way I want you to stop the scroll. So I'm like, let me get them right in as fast as possible. But another way you can do it is headlines, right? And so your headline, people get interested or curious, and they're like, oh, what was this about? And so one way or ways to stop the scroll. If somebody's interested in that, they're like, well, what is she talking about? I need people to stop the scroll on my content. And so headlines, we're going to teach you some great headlines. So a pretty person is going to put this in the chat for me because I got to go get my son. And so go ahead, put it in the chat. You're going to put headlines in the chat, and I'm going to give you some headlines. First of all, planning is important. Preparations equal profit. Preparation equals profit. And you've heard the cliche, failing to plan is planning to what? Fail. Planning to fail is planning to fail. Planning to plan. Failing to plan is planning to fail. There it is. Okay. So let me just say, this right here is going to help people come to your page, or more people see your page or see your content. You still have to do the work. You still have to meet the people, love on the people, comment with the people, talk to the people, message the people in Messenger. Unless you have a funnel, you have ads, but you still have to do some work. So it's not going to immediately make you money. It's not. You still have to do the work, peoples, the pretty people. You still have to do it. Money isn't everything. It's living life fully, right? And so you want to enjoy the process. I want to enjoy sharing with you business tips, motivation, and inspiration every Tuesday at 1:30. I want to enjoy this experience. So it's about living life full out. And so I told this story before. I don't know if I can remember. One day, like a rich man took his son to like a poor village, poor town, and he wanted to show his son how poor some people are. So they spent the whole day on this farm of all these poor people. And the dad said, son, did you see how poor they were? And this is what the boy recognized. And so this is what he learned. The son actually said, Dad, we have one dog. They have 4. We have a pool. They have rivers. We have lanterns at night. They have stars. We buy food. They grow their own food. Okay. We have walls to protect us. They have friends to protect them. We have encyclopedias. They have the Bible. So his son said, thanks, Dad, for showing me how poor people really are. the more of the story is, it's not about money that makes us rich. It's about the simplicity of having God in our lives. It's about living life fully. And so in your processes, you want to live your life. You want to enjoy what you're doing, be able to help other people, serve other people, and prepare to win every day. So write this down. The simple math to winning is sweat plus sacrifice plus equals success. Sweat plus sacrifice equals success. A pretty person is going to put that in the chat for me. Somebody just missed it, right? Somebody, it went over your head. It went over your head. Okay. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your favorite part for the whole. And so if that means not spending time with your friends today, if that means, not hanging out at the water cooler or going to lunch with somebody today, then sometimes we have to sacrifice your favorite part for the whole. You got to see the whole picture. Okay. It's bigger than you. You listen to the sound of my voice. It's bigger than you. Okay. So you want to learn how to have great headlines. Write this down. I'm going to go as fast as possible. You want to say things like, this is what I've learned. You want to say things like, every 7 secrets entrepreneurs should know. That's the headline. Every 2 secrets entrepreneurs should know. If I'm an entrepreneur, I'm like, well, what's the 2 secrets I should know, right? I'm stopping the scroll. You want to say things like, the secret every woman should know. It could be every woman should know after 40. It could be how to sell like a pro, even if you're new. How to build a business as an introvert. Now, all of these will stop the scroll to the people that want to know, how do I build a business as an introvert, right? I'm an extrovert, so that might not catch my attention, but you're looking for introverts like yourself. You will attract your people. Like the pretty people are my people, okay? How to attract customers to you, okay? How to earn money online, how to build a business online, right? How to stop the scroll. These are things that you want to put in your headline, even if it's not a live. This is a live. Even if it's just content like a post or a visual, you still want to have good headlines, right? Write this down. How to market even if you're broke. And I talked to a team member today. Yes, we're building the 100, baby. So if you want to be a part of the 100 or learn about the 100, text me 404-620-6929 100, just the number 100, so we can get you some information. I'm building 100 new business partners. Social retail, baby, is the way to go. Let me just tell you, everything social media, marketing, branding, building your bees knees. So if you're like a little curious, like, how's this girl doing this? You want to learn about the 100, put 100 in the chat or text me, put 100 in the chat, just 100, I got you. Or you could text 404-620-6929 100, and then we'll get your information. Boom, send you some info on what I'm looking for, what I'm doing, how we going to the top, because this the bottom is overcrowded. We got 5 months, baby. We got 5 months to hit some goals, help 100 families, change 100 lives, helping them earn $100,000 a year. Let's go, people. So how to attract customers, right? You want to know about that. Or this is really a good headline that you can use: how to close more sales without being pushy. All of you like to say, I don't want to feel pushy. I don't want to bother people. And so if you have a way or ways that you can help other people, even if you put it in a PDF, right? Here's a free PDF, how to close more sales without being pushy. People like, I want that PDF. I want that PDF. That lets you know these people feel like they're being pushy and they need to know a new way. And so, or how to get better looking skin, that liquid collagen, but however your way is, I can say, here's a free PDF, how to get better looking skin. Here are 5 tips. And people who want better looking skin will raise their hand. Now, if your page isn't doing good right now, like no one says anything, it might not happen immediately for you, but as you are growing, you are changing, you're taking the tips that I give you every Tuesday at 1:30, you're implementing other strategies that you've heard from other influencers, you're growing the page, give yourself some grace. And so this one thing is not going to bring 10,000 new people immediately. So understand it takes time. That's why I'm giving you more than one. Okay. Now, or how to look younger in a few weeks. Yes, because this liquid collagen works in 3 weeks, baby. 3 weeks. Or how to remove dark spots. anything like that. So whatever product that you are selling or whatever service, whatever opportunity, your headline needs to grab my attention. You have the answer because we're in the business of solving problems, and you have the solution to my problem. Yes or yes. Okay. So you have the solution. So I want to hear about it. I'm going to sit and watch the live. So those of you that watch this live, you want to know how you can stop the scroll, because that's what the headline says, ways to stop the scroll. And you're like, I want to do that. So you can bring and attract people to you. And so I just learned ways to attract my people to 150,000 people. Okay. And so you just can learn these strategies and keep doing them consistently. Remember, you still have to do the basics, right? But very important, prepare your content with a good headline. Okay. Prepare to sacrifice. Prepare for setbacks. Okay. Gonna throw you off a little bit. Prepare for conflict. And ultimately, you better prepare to win, girl. Girl, you got this. I believe in you. I see you showing up. I see you making the sacrifice. It's coming. Your blessing is right around the corner. So there is a saying that every 10 minutes of planning save an hour of execution. And so as long as you're planning to win, you are going to win. As long as you're planning great content, great headlines, you're showing up, planning your reels, your TikToks, you're planning to win. Because I can tell you one thing I love to say, baby. If you don't have a plan, you work for somebody who has a plan. Jerusha, you work for somebody who has a plan, baby, for your life. And so I can show a person how to be successful. You can't show a person how to want to be successful. I want to be more successful. I've seen success, but I want more success. I want to impact more lives. That's why we're focusing on the 100s. That's where I'm looking at the 100. I visualize the 100 families. Girl, I see you. Yes, I see it. 100 people on stages together, changing their lives, their families, their communities, their churches. Jerusha, I can see it. You got to see it before you see it. You got to seek it before you see it, right? And so I'm excited that you're going to plan your headlines now. All of you that's on this live, you show up every Tuesday at 1:30 for a quick lunch and learn. And so I had to give it to you as fast as possible. I got to run. But if you want more of this goodness, make sure you're in my group. We go live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. answering business questions. So make sure you're in the group, business tips, motivation, and inspiration, right? So you just groups search and it'll come up. And so you have to answer the entry questions. Come on, peoples. You have to do that. But I'm excited that you have planned to see me on next Tuesday at 1:30, and you have planned to be in the group Wednesday night at 8 p.m., and you have planned your next headline, and I can't wait to love on your pages. Yes, and you have planned to win today.